me out of me.
I thought it was just me.
Now it's back into the car and back from the Luxor to the Vegas hotel. What's the guy get? 20 bucks.
Right.
Okay, they're all different drivers all the way. Now,
20 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks.
No, he's right.
Now I'm in Vegas. And I go to LAX. I get the ride from LAX. Now here's the bigger twist. The dude who meets you at the gate, he ain't driving you.
Oh yeah, but that's how they connive you, man.
He says, Mr. Carolla, you're looking very good, Mr. Carolla. Would you like me to take that bag? I go, no, give me that bag.
It's like a tiny bag with a small magazine in it, you know?
The bag, to me, it represents $20 more.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll kick that goddamn bag across the airport before I let him take it. I don't care if I got a bad hip. I'm dragging the bag. He goes, give me the bag. I'm like, no, I'll take the bag. So I'm like, are you driving me? No, I'll walk you to the curb.
He's the greeter.
Now there's more money.
He's the greeter, and he needs to be tipped too. And the driver
That's right,
too.
right. He's like the ex-champ that stands out front of the casino. Right, tells you where the slots are. Now I gotta give him something. Now I'm standing out by the curb, and here comes a guy. Now he's got some. Now he drops me off here. I'm gonna get a new guy to drive me home tonight. I'm gonna be out like $180. I didn't get paid anything for this. How does this work? I can't write this off. It's all cash. I don't want to be a prick, but. Can I give some sort of universal 20 for all of them?
Absolutely, I agree with you. Because, first of all, you go to the ATM and you take out, hundreds, whatever, and it's all in 20s, all right? So you always flip 20s, and I enjoy tipping. I mean, you pay, you get a good service, you like to tip, but
you get a good lap dance, you want to tip.
I do that as well.
You got a guy drive you, 200 yards.
Then why do you do it, Adam? Because you're a nice guy.
What's the alternative?
Enjoy the service.
Because I have the conversation with the guy, and he starts talking about his kids and stuff, and I start feeling
love
like
your show, man.
Yeah. You're taller in person.
Yeah.
Did you lose weight?
$20.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. All I know is that I left my house. I swear to Christ, I left my house 15 hours ago, and I'm out $150.
Tell me true. I got a secret for you, though.
What is it?
You can say, I think the tip's included in the card.
Yeah, but
if you want to get out and weasel out, sometimes I have that dough, and I said that, and I felt really bad because I knew it wasn't.
But you sound like a prick.
You do, and I am, so what can I do?
And every driver tells you the same thing. They go, well, it is included, but it's still a good idea.
If you enjoyed the service, you usually you get that all the time.
Yeah, what is it? We didn't go off the bridge on the way to the airport.
We made it. We made it, right?
Right.
No, but dude, I couldn't concur more with you on this because this is like sort of I don't leave the house unless I have 20s in my wallet, because you have to tip all these guys, and it's something I was raised to do, and like. Probably only me and you right now are communicating on this level, but I totally agree.
Everyone else
and if you need to air, I'll share your strength.
Daniel, the executive producer of the Man Show, always says to me, he's Mr. Huge, waitress, he drops a fork and then busboy brings it over, he gives him $50.
Yeah.
But he's one of these guys who goes, listen, you don't tip big and word will get out that you're not a good tipper. And but you know what I said? Good. I'm ready to rent out a billboard. I want what a horrible world to live in. People expecting, like, what if you're Sinatra and you only got $5? You're screwed.
Yeah, but don't kid yourself. There's this thing called like tipping.com or something where waitresses and people in LA and New York, they say, hey, for instance, this hypothetical, Rob Lowe was in here last night and only tipped me $5 or something.
Really?
I swear to God, it's on the internet. They rat you out so hardcore,
Hey, Anderson, get that tipping.com. Look up Adam Carolla.
Tip gossip.
No, I'm not kidding you. So it's a real concern.
Mark McGrath.
Yeah.
Real concern. Look at me, man.
Is that real?
But look up Crazy Girls, man, because I tip well in that place.
Yeah.
Depends on what you had in you.
Yeah. All right. First time I've ever been to Vegas without going to a strip club, by the way.
Oh, you're right.
Liar.
Yeah.
Paradise called me today.
No, I was there for like 8 hours. I was at buffet or the strip club.
So you weren't lying when you said about the Say What karaoke thing.
I
thought it was just like a good bit.
Kidding.
I thought that was a good bit coming in.
No, that's where my career's gone. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they didn't ask me, so you know where I'm at.
I was... Okay, so you have to hold your breath or hold your boob.
I have to hold my breath.
Breath. She's from the South.
Breath.
Wow.
Breath.
Still saying it. All right, and she put 3 Y's in what would you say, clitoris?
Yeah, she went on about that too. Now, what do you have? What about that part of your anatomy?
Whenever I'm getting a climax with my...
Sounds like Al Gore and drag.
What's going on there, Sherry?
What?
Are you drinking, seriously?
No, I'm not drinking.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe you're just having a hard time understanding me because I'm Southern or whatever. But...
Okay, so...
Southern.
I understand.
You do not.
No, I don't. But I don't care. That makes up for everything.
Bell.
Okay, so you hold your breath so you can have an orgasm.
But really, isn't that's a popular, well, not a popular, but that is a form of sexual expression? Dr. Drew can help me out a little bit.
Go ahead, Mark. You're doing just fine.
No, but I believe that sometimes you asphyxiate yourself, and and not look. This isn't a standard practice, but some sexual deviants may do this sometimes to achieve a climax, and you're playing with fire there.
It's a way of heightening sort of euphoric effects upon the brain, and so people experience a more heightened orgasm that way. But it's dangerous, but. You know, to be volitionally holding your breath is not that kind of asphyxiation.
No.
Right? That's more of Valsalva, bearing down.
Is why do I have to?
Because the blood doesn't rush to your brain anymore, right? And then you get that freak out hallucination.
But you can't do that you can't volitionally hold your breath like that.
No, but maybe someone else is holding your breath.
Maybe she's choking herself.
Not possible.
You're just holding it by yourself.
Yeah.
Are you masturbating?
Cool.
Masturbating, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
What's that movie that Jodie Foster was in with the feral child?
What about...
Jesus, is that God?
Yeah, what was it? Where they raised the wolf child?
Yeah. What was it?
With Richard Gere?
Nell?
Nell.
Oh, that was disturbing, that movie.
Yeah. Who is this? Is this Nell?
That's right.
Yeah.
No, listen, Sherry. What about when you're with a man?
When I'm with a man, I have orgasms.
And you don't have to hold your breath.
Right.
What if he breaks wind?
Yeah.
I like to give a lady a little incentive.
Me too. Know what you're dealing with.
You ever do that erotic asphyxiation thing, honey? No, never before. Now's the time.
It's involuntary right now.
Make your move, baby. Oh, I suggested. I recommend it highly. All right. She wants to hold her breath. That's fine. She's not putting a bag over her head or anything like that.
This is just some sort of reflexive reaction that she has.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
It's probably a bearing of Valsalva more than a breath holder, but it's all right. It's fine.
Meaning she's hyperventilating?
Like a bearing down.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a swoon almost? Sandra?
Yeah?
You're 20. What's up?
I'm obsessed of having sex with married men.
Good.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because it's exciting.
Isn't it because there's like no commitment there? You know, you can get away, you can get out. Or is that for the guy? Sorry, I'll be over here, baby.
No, it is for a woman too, which is this relationship will never turn into anything.
Well, they can sort of dictate where it goes, which is something important. Then they can go, this will never happen. This will never go along. I think.
See, I think it goes on multiple levels. I think on one level it is a desire to break up a marriage, some primitive something left over from her past.
Yeah.
Dad was a cheater, mom was a cheater, something that she's trying to make right.
Yeah.
And at the same time, in doing so, subconsciously knows she never has to be vulnerable and have a real relationship because, of course, that won't happen.
Right. It's a subset of the women who date guys who are in prison.
Exactly.
Self-fulfilling prophecies.
Yeah. Sandra?
Yeah?
Are you dating a guy now who's married?
Yeah.
Are you dating him or just having sex with him?
Well, I guess it's both.
What's the difference?
And how often does this go down?
So
pretty often.
And do you want to tell his wife about this?
Frankly, I really don't care if she knows or not.
Yeah, but are you interested in her finding out? I mean, do you want this guy to be a long-term relationship?
No.
You don't?
No, I don't.
How old is he?
He's 27.
And you're not in love with him?
No.
You're just having sex with him?
Mm-hmm. And I just have sex with any married guy that I can meet. I don't know.
When's the last time you had a boyfriend?
I don't know.
You ever had a boyfriend?
It's been a pretty long time.
Are you interested in having a boyfriend?
Well, yeah, but I just can't. I try to date single guys, but it just doesn't. I guess I'm not into them.
Doesn't do it for you.
It's a hard hole to get out of.
You want to gamble on this one?
Yeah, why not? Let's bet on it. Just got back
you're
from
two
Vegas.
inside jokes, man. We're not privy to. It's a bummer, but go ahead.
We're going to gamble on Sandra's pass. You guys got money?
Yes.
Yes,
but it's
20.
Well, can I bet on? I bet on Dr. Drew.
No. I don't
have it. I don't have it.
You've bet here before.
My wallet's in the car.
I don't have a.
Am I good for a buck?
An
or wallet's in the
assessment.
car?
You will. You'll be good.
How far's the car?
10 feet outside.
Okay.
Chevron.
So you
guys got to front us, man. We've been here a few times.
You in a wheelchair? Or,
I got money. It's in the other room.
I saw the house. I mean, it's a nice house. A lot of equipment over there. You can't come with the park. Huh? I might have another $1 here. No, Lord knows I give all my
in Vegas,
money.
man.
Your 20s are gone, right?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go. All right, that's it.
So we're making the our you know,
her history.
We're gambling on her past. Okay. What brought her to her present? I mean, she only dates guys that are married. She's only attracted to guys who are married. She hasn't had a boyfriend in a million years.
I mean, from a layman's point of view, I'll throw in. I mean, there's maybe a history of sexual abuse there within the family. Let me throw that out there. Let me go sex abuse.
That's
always
fine.
a good start.
I'm going to take that.
That's good.
What to be specific? Who?
Probably a paternal figure. And there's only, and there may be only,
Fair enough.
All right, Murphy, what do you say?
That's what I think it is, too. Just Dad was...
No.
I
Easy survivor.
got my own? All right.
Uncle, brother.
Just trying to break it up. Okay, Uncle touching her in weird
Santa
ways.
Claus,
and she just wants to, you know, break up marriages or whatever, whatnot. But
okay, so
that's not even a guess, is it?
all right. No, I think it's sexual, you know, abuse, but I'll say she wants to break, you know, what you're saying about married men. Just
well, we know what
somebody was a cheater in the family in the past.
We want to know what got her to that point. And you don't have to go. I mean...
Maybe he doesn't have an answer. You guys are the pros.
I know, but here's the point. People are very casual when they bet with other people's money, aren't they, Drew?
Nice. No, I got mine in.
When we talk to Sandra, she could come back and say, my parents are together, they're God-fearing people.
That's true, too.
It's great. Yeah. And there's a high probability of that. There could be some denial or it could be the truth.
Is nothing an answer?
That's
I'll say
not a bad bet. No, you can make that bet.
I'll say Uncle had dancing hands.
Okay, so Uncle screwed around. Drew, what do you say?
Dancing out loud.
All I get from her, though, is so sort of spent. You get that?
Yeah, she's tired.
She's just spent.
That could be the Quaaludes.
Maybe she's talking to first color.
I'm sure there's some, because there's a sexual compulsive quality to this, so I'm sure there's something, but these guys have got all that, the sexual abuse stuff. So let me say, I'm getting addiction somewhere.
All right.
And so both parents are like addicts. They just left her, left her alone. She's like virtually an orphan.
So
can you be more precise with the addiction?
Heroin.
Pick the drug. Heroin. I'm going.
That's an extra $1, Drew.
I'm going with Dad playing around.
I have that one already.
Moving around. No, not playing around with her.
Just being a
Burt Reynolds
swinging.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Swinging, yeah.
Gator, Burt Reynolds.
Swinging on Mom, and she's,
Dinah Shore.
Dinah Shore, Lonnie, and Pam Seals, and all the rest.
Making the rounds. And being just sort of, not really around. Maybe divorced at some point, but not abandoning. Maybe driving a truck.
That's solid. That's really solid when I think about it.
Screwing around a lot.
Yeah.
Sandra?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about your past.
Okay.
What about your parents?
My parents are divorced.
All right. Anything happen to you growing up?
I was molested once by one of my uncles.
Ooh. It's Nostradamus over here.
How old were you?
Very eerie, Murphy. It's the devil.
Murphy knows.
How old were you?
You know what I love about this gambling game? Murphy's sitting there going, come on with the molestation. Come on, baby. Yeah. Come on, like he's at a horse race.
But come on, Uncle. Give them their money back.
I know.
Get into those panties, you old son of a bitch.
That is kind of bad.
It is kind of sad.
I felt wrong doing that.
I had to answer.
Human nature. All right.
How old were you?
I was around 9.
9. All right. So, how long did this go on?
It just happened once.
How old were you when your parents split?
I was 6 years old.
And why did they split?
My mother was unfaithful to my father.
Ooh, interesting twist. Your mother was unfaithful.
Well, what was Dad up to that she was unfaithful?
Yeah.
My father was an alcoholic.
And any heroin? No, you went heroin, please.
I went addiction.
I think we all.
That's a recount, man.
I
think we're all winners.
That buck back. No.
That's the money he owes me.
It's going to Murphy. Yeah,
because he owed you that because he bet with your money and you won the difference.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right. You all right, though, Murphy?
Fine, yeah.
Oh, I see. I put $2 up. All right. Sandra?
Sandra.
Okay, so you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And that's going to definitely color your relationships in the present and the future, right? Mm-hmm. So you're doing a lot of acting out.
Are you doing any drugs yourself?
No.
Have you a history of doing drugs?
Yeah.
What drugs?
Marijuana.
Just pot. Were there any other drugs in your family, your mom or your dad?
No.
Just alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Drew can't let that $1 go, can he?
Yeah. You know why? Because it feels like more than alcohol there. Just the degree of despair.
Sandra?
Uh-huh.
All right, so how about maybe getting a little therapy, seeing about working out this issue with the uncle and the family, and how about just not acting out for a little while? Can you do that?
Yeah, well, my uncle's in jail, so.
Good.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And what's he in there for?
I have no idea.
Parole violation.
Parole violation. Number one answer here on Loveline, by the way. But so Sandra,
it's solvable. Which is
you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I know.
You're avoiding
so
real.
Stop doing it.
Right.
Slow down with it. Have a real relationship.
Well, the thing is that I can't have a real relationship because I like sleeping with one married guy and then skipping on to another.
Yeah, but just know that what you're doing
covered that,
that's an addictive behavior. It's a way of trying to manage overwhelmingly painful feelings.
I was talking about this last week. I mean, listen, she may be years away from being able to do this, and she sounds like it.
How old is she, by the way?
She's 20.
20, so...
Think about where your head was at 20.
Yeah, but it wasn't...
Think about where it's at now.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much the same place.
Well, a little better, theoretically.
Able to actually carry out those
You're not producing as much testosterone, but
I don't know about that.
The thing is, the thing about it is I was saying this to Drew the other night, which is, as a guy, when all this S goes down in your life and you're 20, you may want to act out a ton of stuff. Yeah. Actually, you can't. I mean, you're well, no, I mean, you can,
come on.
No,
most guys can't.
You can go to some booth and jack off somewhere if you can feed tokens into them thing fast enough, but you can't go sleep with a string of married women. If you're swinging a hair, driving a beat-up truck, and living in a crappy apartment with a bunch of roommates. I still want to do that, and it's
difficult to do.
That's my point. Yeah. As a woman, we tell her don't do it, but it's so easy for her.
She's at that pure gem age of a married man, that wants to still check his, middle-age crisis thing, and you can, that's a good age for that kind of thing to happen.
It's the difference for a guy, and we're talking about this, I think, a week or so ago. For a guy, it's like if you wanted not to do blow, don't go to the park. Don't score it. Don't go to the ATM.
Park? Where you been hanging out?
Don't go talk to Rooster or Huggy Bear or whoever. Ray. Whatever goes on. They're still calling it blow. Here's my point. No, here's what I'm saying. I could sit home and not go down to the park and score blow. But if I was at a party and someone put a tray of it under my nose, I'd do it. And that's what we're saying with these girls.
Yeah.
Right.
They're at a party and someone's putting a tray under them.
It's easy for them, yeah.
It's real easy. There's a bunch of married, horny guys that are tired of their old ladies.
So does that make it right? But that doesn't make it right, of course.
No,
you need to show some restraint. But I can't, maybe someone else can.
It's going to be hard for her.
It means it's a much taller order for her to do what we've asked her to do, but she's going to have to do it on her own behalf.
I think there's therapy involved there. It's probably hard to stop, a pattern.
It's like any compulsive or addictive process. Right. It requires work, and she's got to get help with it.
Remind me not to go party without him.
All right, let's go do. Seriously, do you guys have
we got a break?
All right,
we go to the park.
We're gonna break now. We'll break early. Murphy and Mark McGrath both here from Sugar Ray. We'll take a little break.
Good luck the room with the three of you on cocaine. It'll be really sound.
We're going to about 80s metal for an hour.
We're going to come back here. We're going to auction off some livestock after this. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Over there, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. The fabulous Minka tomorrow night. The #1 Asian big boob queen.
Yeah.
Will be in here. Have you guys ever seen her?
That'll be a long time. Yeah. Kidding me?
You ever seen her?
I thought she was coming tonight. That's why I'm here.
Do you know her?
Have you seen a picture of Minka?
Yes.
You don't know Minka.
She's got 3 boobs. I know Minka.
You don't know Minka.
I don't know Minka.
She's huge.
Do you know Minka? You don't know Minka.
Well, no, I don't, but I've been hearing about her for quite some time. And Adam had a lap dance from her and came back after he met her in person. Mm-hmm. She was his sort of imaginary partner.
Role model.
You know how when you're a kid, you have this imaginary friend?
Yeah.
This was his imaginary friend. He had in her mind all the time when he walked around with Minka.
So that's why she's on, because she's huge here in America.
Yeah. And so why don't you recreate the experience of meeting her? Because I think it's sort of prologue to what's going to happen tomorrow night when she actually appears.
It's a horny name, Minka.
All right. I think she made it up, but her real name is Geraldine. It's a Korean name.
Agnes.
We were, okay. I like the big cans. I enjoy that.
I do too.
That's for me.
I don't like the big sandal nipples, so I don't like those.
See, I like that too.
You do?
I like everything.
Somebody mentioned it looked like a mini
personal size pizza. But
that's so awful. I hate those.
I was in Vegas with, that was Anderson's, a personal size pizza. I was in Vegas, last time I was in Vegas, I was sitting there with my buddy at, Olympic Gardens, and
I don't know the place.
You never heard of it, huh?
You never heard of it?
Oh, that is.
Oh, I'll show you next time.
It's a great place.
The gals are real friendly, and the service is great, and you can't beat the drink prices, and they had
good steak sandwich.
They had Minka walked by, and I spotted confronted Minka because being a big boob fan, I knew who Minka was, and I yelled Minka, and she came over, and she said, "I know you. You from Man Show?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm a friend. Why you no put me on Man Show?" I said, "Minka, I called you. I called your people. I wanted to do a bit with you. I ended up using someone else, but we did call. I know you call. I know. Come on." I said, "I know. We called. I know. I have language barrier."
So she's shy.
Right.
So that's what you wanted for her language.
So she sits down, and I said, "Oh, Minka, this is a great thrill for me."
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. I think I wrote a report on her in the 6th grade. I was really excited to meet Minka.
My friend Minka.
And she sat down and she said, "I want to come on Man Show, not for money. I don't care about money. I don't need money. I got plenty of money. I want to come on for exposure. I like television. I like this. I'm not interested in money." She told me she didn't need money about 700 times.
That's what she needs.
45 minutes she's sitting there, and then she stands up there and goes, "You pay me now."
Yeah, right.
I said, "I thought you
table dance.
I thought you didn't need monkey.
Monkey.
I thought you didn't need money, Minka." If you say money, Minka, it's going to come out as monkey eventually. I said, "I thought you weren't interested in money." She goes, "What am I supposed to put in gas tank? Compliment?"
Yeah. She did not say that.
No, but she said
that is funny.
I know, it's funny.
That's too funny for Minka.
She didn't say it. I said, but she looked me in the eye and she said, "I sit here for a half hour. You pay me now." And I said, "Mickey, the whole half hour you sat here, you told me how you didn't need money." "Yeah, I didn't need it then. Now I need it. I got to pay bills." So I said, "All right, I'll give her some money." She gave me a lap dance. She put her knee. She has a knee like a crocheting needle, and she actually she punctured my sack. I heard air leaking out of my sack for the rest of the night.
Who thinks? What chicks think guys like that? I've had that happen to me too before. A nice swift knee to the groin.
Right.
That's what I came here for.
Strippers
are rehearsal.
Strippers are under the impression that any contact they make with your junk is good contact.
And they're right. They're right.
Even if it's a forearm shiver, like a middle linebacker in the NFL, still it's contact.
You're not going to demand longer dance, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
So Minka's rap was she'd go, "You know, I'm a #1 Asian big boob queen." I go, "All right." She go, "You can't argue with that." And she goes, "You know why men like me so much?" I'm like, "Well, I can tell you why. I'll tell you why. My skinny ass and big boobs." Yeah. I'm like, "Hold on, let me get a steno pad out. Let me work that math out." What'd you say? Wide, dimply, zit-covered ass and flat, pancake-sized chest? No. I have no ass and big boobs. You know, my doctor tell me I have thick skin. I can hold bigger boobs. She actually, yeah, her skin is apparently thicker and can hold a larger implant. Then she goes on to tell me one of these stories, which is great. You know these stories that people tell you where you know there's something wrong with the story, but you just don't have the time to get into it with
like
them, so you just nod your head. Yeah. So you nod? Right.
Yeah.
No, she goes, I go, where are you from? I come here from Korea. I was tennis pro. I come here from Korea to be professional tennis player, and my coach told me, "Minka, you should get into pornography." And I'm like going, yeah, sure. I'm sure most, Tracy Austin, did she do some porn?
And Yvonne Goolagong, spread eagle on, Band-Aid Weekly.
They all do it. Sure.
Spitting image.
Well, the coach has to land that, right? They all
most tennis pros / pimp coach. It's all the same. They're the same crowd. It's a pretty fast crowd, that tennis crowd. But I didn't have time to
Sugar Ray Laver.
You got to be you have a pretty bad tennis player for your coach to tell you should get into porn.
Maybe it's the boobs gave her away. You know what I mean?
I think she got those later. Well, she had.
Don't ruin the fantasy.
She had something. But the point is Minka's coming in tomorrow night, and I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't.
She's single.
Yeah.
Looking for a guest appearance.
So anyway, Mark McGrath and Murphy both here from Sugar Ray. We will hop back on the phones and talk to Michaela. Michaela? Yeah,
Hi.
You're 19. What's up?
Yeah, I had a question about my boyfriend's erection. He'll have a boner, and then we'll put the condom on, and right before penetration, he'll get soft.
And that's the only when he has a condom on? That happens?
I can definitely take that one.
Is it only with the condom, though?
Right, only with the condom.
Okay.
It's kind of a bummer, the condoms. I think we all know it as being guys, it's a universal thing.
Feels like a balloon.
There's and I'm not even hung. Like I got a small thing happening there, but like the elasticity there at the end of the thing sort of has a involuntary reaction where I do get limp, and it's sort of a bummer because we are practicing safe sex.
But don't you think it has to do with the sort of pause and the lights?
Well, it's so sexy, rubbing one of those on. He smells like Goodyear Tire Factory in there, and you're like, how's this?
Adam actually has a solution to this. It was a very, very one of your many ingenious ideas.
Oh, the midget who keeps it in his mouth?
Yeah.
That was loader.
That was that bar.
I didn't like the midget condom loader. I like the condom drills.
The fast loader.
Yeah, the fast loader and the drills.
Oh, the drills, yeah. Yeah, I tell guys, no, this happens all the time, which is, it reminds me you know when Wile E. Coyote would run off the cliff?
Yeah.
And he'd be doing fine running.
Yeah. Right.
But then he'd stop and look down, and then immediately fall down.
Right.
That's the same thing with your penis. Like, you're doing great, you got a great boner, everything's great, and then all of a sudden it's time to have sex, stop, turn the light on, open the drawer, find the thing, and all of a sudden now your brain's thinking. Now you're going, oh my God, this is going down. Is she stupid enough? Oh my God, I hope she doesn't wake up. Please God, I hope she has enough wine coolers. I got to get that IV going. So the point is you stop and then there's trouble. So here's what I tell guys. It sounds bizarre, but I really think guys should do this. You can get a handful of condoms anywhere. You can go into the Planned Parenthood, you get the big fish bowl that you guess the amount, you get a free abortion.
Go to high school. Jesus Christ. Did I hear that?
You haven't seen that? All right, the point is,
they give them out
reach
everywhere.
in, grab a handful, and go home. Now, masturbate.
Get a condom.
Get halfway into the masturbation, and then jump up, turn the line, put the condom on, and go back and finish yourself up from a masturbatory standpoint. Right. Your penis will get used to an interruption, condom, and an orgasm. You see?
How about this?
Drill, you'll be good. I mean, you'll be good to drill.
That's totally makes sense to me, but how about this? You know, for me, it's been very pleasurable to have the girl apply the condom as a shared experience, and they can do it in a very sensual way.
Does that prevent the problem from occurring, though?
Well, yeah, because everybody's in on it. There's no like, oh, let me get over here and
you're not turning around, running.
The girls into it. We know what's happening. We're practicing safe sex.
So the midget would work just as well.
Yeah, he would. Would he be? What would he be doing?
Preloaded.
Only female midgets. Yeah. But that's worked for me too before. But I mean that's also kind of advanced, something you got to work up to, especially amongst couples, and it's easier to do. But that has worked to me before, and I want to stand. It's been amazing. All right.
First, but
did I just say that?
Yeah. If you're just doing first date type of situation,
that's kind of rough.
Time,
go here, honey. What are you doing here?
I would say
I'm really good at this.
Practice putting them on
one-handed.
Yeah, but they're good.
It's hard to open that little sucker with one hand, though.
Yeah, you use your
teeth. Exactly. All right. And then you open the condom.
All right, so I don't know what you...
You've given her lots of good advice.
Okay, that's enough for her then. Simon?
Yeah.
You're 21?
That's right.
What's up?
Well, I was wondering if I, can get infections from having anal sex.
Receiving or
I can answer that. I'm not a doctor.
I'm definitely not receiving.
You're giving.
Yeah, I'm bisexual also.
Are you giving to males or giving to females?
I was, but now I have a girlfriend.
Okay. What kind of infections are you asking about?
Well, there's poop on my dick, man.
Well, yeah, you can E. coli and things.
That's turning me on in here.
Where'd you go to finishing school?
Well, you can wear a condom to prevent that, but yeah, you can get bacteria up the urethra from that mechanism by itself. But there's also, of course, HIV, hepatitis
That's just dirty business. That's just dirty business.
Hepatitis B, all the usual culprits, the STDs, they all can be transmitted that way.
And figure there's that extra...
Yeah, but I've been with this person for 6 months, and everything's cool,
So you just wonder if you can get just the fact that there's stool there, can that give you something?
Right, yeah, because sometimes there's a lot of it, but here's my other question.
Oh, man.
That's what they had to eat that day.
Sometimes I also I masturbate with it.
Oh, no.
With the stool?
Yeah. That's not real, dude.
A real call, man.
Come on, man. I've done that a few times. I was really drunk.
I know, it only happens maybe a few times, but I'm just wondering if that... why?
Why? I'm not going to even begin to hypothesize, but
why? Do I have something wrong with myself? Or?
Yes.
Yeah. It's definitely you.
The easy answer.
It's called jacking off with poopy on you.
But again, exposing the urethra to the bacteria, it can wear a condom. I mean, what is so? I
don't know. Can't he just kill himself? Do we really need this guy traveling through society spreading disease? You know what I mean? Can't we look at it as one of the disease-carrying members of society and put an end to him?
He is a vector, no doubt.
Simple rule. Poop equals bummer, right?
Yeah.
Anybody? No?
Yeah, listen, first off, I'd rather jack off with gravel.
Yeah.
I really would.
Sandpaper.
A handful of 60 grit. Yeah. On fire.
Eat carpet.
That's right. I really would. I'd
broken glass.
Yeah.
How real is that, though? I mean, is that
who knows?
Boy.
He held it pretty good.
He did, man.
Yeah, and so it might be true. And people do the strangest stuff.
I guess they do.
And we just ended a couple conversations with a guy that called us back yet again about he and his goat.
Yeah, he was having.
And it was
I want to hear that one.
Real, or is he just like from Sweden?
No, he was dead on.
You have any remnants of him?
I didn't mean to get rude with the ma'am.
No, there he is.
Oh, well, yeah.
This is so
Actually, though, the good news is he got signed to a gold bond spot just after. When I'm porking my goat, I get extra chafing.
Right. Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
I had an itchy rash.
Jeez.
All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Murphy and Mark McGrath are both here from Sugar Ray. When we come back, Drew, who are we going to talk to? We'll talk to Tiffany, who's got a question for Mark about the album coming out next year. After this, it's the Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Mark McGrath is here from Sugar Ray. Also, Murphy Cargus from Sugar Ray. And Drew?
Yep.
Who we're going to talk to? Tiffany?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Tiffany.
Hello?
What's up?
Nothing. Mark, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can, Tiffany. How are you tonight?
Oh my God, I'm just fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great now that I'm talking to you.
He knows how to work the ladies.
You know what I mean?
I'm really
That's when I get older.
I had a question, when are you guys going to be releasing a new single or anything for your new CD?
You know what? Right now we're ensconced in the studio right now, so we're busy doing the new record, and we're looking for a single release in the spring and have the record out in late spring, early summer.
Oh, really?
Well, thank you for your inquiry. That's great.
Well,
What else? I love you too.
Well, I was wondering,
Who's this now?
What's more?
Is it someone else?
That's someone else. They hand the phone.
Mark?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, after Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Tiffany's mother. She's freaking out over here.
Yeah.
Hi, Tiffany's mother.
Mark.
I have a mom too. I'm very partial to moms.
Oh, I don't know if you remember us. But
I do. That's the funny thing. I don't know where you're from, but I remember Tiffany in the United States. I do remember.
You remember us from Tower Records?
Yes, I do. How you guys doing?
Fine, just great.
Great. Did you get my Christmas card?
No.
All right, it's on the way.
Oh, well, thank you, Mark.
Absolutely.
Your beer bottle.
Hey, well, that was definitely me.
Hey, Tiffany's mom?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Homeschooling. That's 2 words, homeschool. This Tiffany's out of control.
Oh, she's just so in love with Mark.
I know, but there'll be others. Many others.
Right. Richard Ashcroft's around the corner somewhere.
Yes, there'll be. There's other predators out there besides Mark. Mark can't get to all of them.
Mark is number 1.
Well, that's very sweet of her. You guys have a great holiday season.
Well, thank you, Mark.
God bless.
Happy holidays.
Hey, Tiffany's mom.
Oh, Mark?
Yeah, this is Adam. Do you have like a retarded son who's into me or anything? Or no one there?
Adam, can you ask Mark if any way that Tiffany can meet him?
Yeah, let me see if I can go in between that. Mark?
Yes.
Come on down.
We're pretty tight. Can you, my friend Tiffany's mom's on the other phone?
Yeah.
You may know her from the Tower Records.
The beer bottle thing.
And the beer bottle incident. Is there any way you can go over to her house?
No.
Where do you guys live?
We live in Norwalk.
Oh, Norwalk.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful country out there.
I got a warrant out there in Norwalk. I can't get out there. Actually, Norwalk's got a good ice rink, though. I'm a hockey fan.
Hey, Tiffany's mom?
Uh-huh.
You keep an eye on that girl, all right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, she just wants to meet Mark so bad.
I understand.
I thought you met at Tower Records.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah. I've changed a little. I got a beer belly now. You won't believe.
I don't think so.
I think so. All right. Anyway, though, this is going great, and have a great holiday season.
Okay, well, you too, Mark.
Take care, you guys.
Oh, boy.
Tiffany's mom sounded younger than Tiffany.
I know. Sandra D is your mom. I mean, that is bizarre. But it's worse to get out of something that your parents get into or approve of when you're 16.
Yeah.
That's how scared we are as a band. We're that threatening. You know, it's like,
what I mean,
hey, I like them too. Cool. That's why we're so cool.
And you're really into Mark McGrath, and then your mom starts getting into Mark McGrath. Now you got to move on, right?
You got to hate it. Yeah.
I feel like Fabian, believe me. But no, it's you know what? It's very endearing. It's very sweet, and you know, God bless it. I mean, people used to call me worse things than, hey, I want to meet you.
Oh yeah,
and they still do.
Rachel,
Hi.
You're 23.
Yeah.
What's up?
Can I make a comment first before I ask my question?
Sure.
I just want to say to you guys in Sugar Ray, Mark, and I'm sorry, I don't know that.
Murphy.
Okay. I just want to say that it was your song that I lost my virginity to.
Which one?
Which one?
Fly.
Fly. Good one. Me too.
How?
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it good?
No, I was so nervous. And
you were nervous?
Yeah, so it wasn't.
You know what's really weird about that is, and I will say this, I remember when I lost my virginity, and the song still has a meaning to me. It's I just can't fight this feeling anymore, REO Speedwagon, and it just was on the radio, it just came on, and so forever that's endearing to me. So if we're the REO Speedwagon of the Millennium, then God bless us, and I'll see you at the county fair.
Yeah, I lost mine to a Fleetwood Mac song. I don't remember the song. It went like this: 1, 2, and then that was it. I don't remember.
Is that you or the song?
That was
Rachel, you had a question?
Yes, I am wondering what the signs for schizophrenia is, because I've asked a lot of people and they always get that mixed up with multiple personalities, and I know it's not the same thing.
No, they're very different.
You hear voices?
You have delusions or hallucinations. Those are the prominent features.
Okay, what about I think my boyfriend has it. So what are he blacks out a lot, doesn't remember what he says, his mood changes incredibly.
Well, first and foremost, he needs a medical evaluation just to make sure there's not some neurologic problem.
Does he drink?
Oh, yes.
All right, so this is
Jesus, I can answer this.
Yeah, this is alcoholism.
Kilo to heroin.
Yeah, you can't make a diagnosis of any other psychiatric condition when people are on drugs or alcohol.
But he says sorry in the morning, right?
So
here's your list of apologies.
This all sounds like alcoholism.
But
you guys are, hold on, you ever have to defend yourself when a girlfriend goes, hey, here's what you said last night. Your only defense is
they tell you what you said.
That doesn't sound like me.
What a bummer that is. I get a list of apologies I gotta make.
Listen,
like 12 guys in there.
My favorite denial story is a guy I worked with. Listen to this, guys. He'd come home loaded every night and he'd be raging at his wife and screaming. And finally she goes, he can't come down in the morning hungover, and she'd go, God, you carried on last night. I really can't stand this. Oh, I did not. What are you talking about? So one morning he comes downstairs and he says, and she calls him into the kitchen, and he said, there's a tape recorder sitting on the kitchen table.
Oh,
and she goes, honey, I have something you want to hear. And she said, she pushes the play button, and there's this lunatic raving and screaming, and he goes, and it sounded like me. So his reaction was he got pissed off at his wife. How dare you hire an actor to sound like me, to make me believe that I actually behaved like that?
Hold on to that one.
Isn't that incredible?
That's scary.
Yeah, and he said he didn't really, that story occurred to him.
That's hallucinating.
2 years into his sobriety before he thought, ooh.
So he's beyond sober now.
Yeah.
Even I admit that's me on the tape.
So she needs to get her guy to quit drinking and get evaluated.
He needs to be treated. Yeah.
All right.
You know, if you're blacking out drinking, you have a problem.
Yeah, and blacking out doesn't mean passing out. It just means you
don't remember
going ballistic.
Well, that's the problem.
Where you are.
I mean, I shamefully admit I've blacked out before. They told me I did, and you're off like another 2 hours, which is a bummer.
Not just 2 hours. You may go days sometimes and not know what the hell happened. Just all of a sudden you're somewhere else and don't know how you got.
Boy, Murphy suffered that. That's why he's going mute on us.
Janice?
Yeah?
You're 18. What's up?
Yeah, hi, Mark.
Hi, Janice. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Good.
Hi, Janice.
Hi. I just wanted to tell you, Mark, that, I love you and I adore you so much. And,
You know what, Janice? That feels so good to hear, especially in the holiday season when we're all kind of lonely, you know?
Yeah. And, over the summer, I saw you, live at, Mango Tango.
Mango Tango?
Yeah.
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, Sugar Ray, you totally kicked ass. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. That was really, it was an honor for us to play Dodger Stadium. It was a lot of fun. And, thank you for the kind words.
No problem. I also wanted to know, I know that several months ago, you were supposed to be a guest doctor on ER.
Yes,
that's right.
Happened?
The old cutting room floor thing. You know, I went in there, and this is my first acting thing ever, okay? Ever. Not even like a Malcolm and Eddie thing, being the bartender. Nothing.
What are you talking about?
It's like, let's go on ER. Okay, and you're gonna go opposite Anthony Edwards and move the plot along. You know, and I'm like,
wow.
Wait a second. So I mean, it was the greatest opportunity in my life. I go down there, I do the thing, and I was so nervous. I was blown away. You know, I mean, acting is a skill. It's not something you just fall into. You know, Mark Wahlberg is a talented actor. You know what I mean? It's amazing that the transition he made. So I went down there and I did this scene. And I was nervous and sort of bad, but David Kelly down there was really great. And John. God, what's his name? She goes, oh, God, well, I'll never act again. But it was really cool to me, and it didn't work, and it ended up on the cutting room floor, which I heard everybody says. But the bottom line, I was just not very good. But it was very fun to do.
It's your second acting gig till you left that out. We did a movie.
No, we went Father's Day. That was I get really
bad
now.
But it wasn't your first, it was your second.
But
telling you something.
What was the Did you have a sense there was a problem? He couldn't.
Well, yeah, I just wasn't good. I mean, Anthony Edwards is an amazing actor.
It's like an elevator scene, right?
Could that help you, though, get into?
Well, I would hope it would, but it didn't in my case, And so I probably brought the whole scene down. It was just bad, but it was like probably the best acting class you could ever take in your life.
What were you doing in the scene?
I was the resident psych. Dr. Nadio, they called me, and so I'll be back next season.
Jesus Christ,
you've been a psych patient.
Didn't make it, though.
No, it was an amazing thing. It was
cast.
It was fun to be part of. No, you know what? I should have been the patient. You're right. You're right. No, but it was great. It was a lot of fun. But that's what happened to that. But I can't thank those guys enough for even giving me a shot.
Were you saying dialogue that you sort of believed or that you felt comfortable with?
Well, I just said David Kelly did ER when it is totally correct. So that just sort of gives you the. My mindset at the time. No, I was saying dialogue that was mellow. They didn't give me anything too technical, which ER can get.
You said they tried to make you the goofy doctor.
I was like, hey, dude, well, what's wrong with Carter? You know what I mean? So I was kind of like Trapper John for MASH on the thing, and I just wasn't good.
Well,
it kind of hurt a little bit, though, because there was all this publicity out that I'm going to be on there. And then, in between them, me taping it and them, editing it, it just all went to hell.
Yeah, but...
So I had to answer a lot of questions yeah, it was great. So.
Yeah, people remember that, though.
No, they forgot about it. This was 9 months ago. No one's bringing it up now, right? No one remembers that stuff.
Acting is weird. Even just walking is weird when you're acting. You ever have to, walk across...
Well, how about Adam? How about just be yourself?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
that's the hardest thing to do.
Giant camera.
It's creepy, and a lot of people think acting's so easy, but it's not. It's difficult.
Very hard,
and it totally relates to your sex problems too.
No, it's easy. It's made to look easy by those who are very good at it.
Yeah.
And that's why people think it's easy. But if they saw people, when you see bad acting, you realize
go to some
very clear.
Go to some Dawson Creek auditions. You'll see some acting, because I did that too.
Yeah. Or just watch some gay porn.
Right.
That's acting. All right. We'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be back with Sugar Ray after this. It is Loveline. My mic up? Is that me? Yeah. Now it's on. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Murphy Cargus is over there. And so is Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Mark wants to make a quick retraction.
May I just say it was John Wells and his people who helped me out there at ER, and I apologize for the David Kelly mistake. And yes, let's continue on.
You're forgiven.
John, no, they were great. They were really cool to me, and that was the people at ER that gave me the shot. And
you won't remember any of this tomorrow. There's a blackout right now. So.
My mom's listening.
Oh, sorry,
Newport.
Drew, please, how dare you? Mother's listening. Well, she may be in a blackout. All right, let's talk to Rebecca. Rebecca?
Hi.
Hey, you're 16. What's up?
Yeah. My boyfriend and I, we both have scabies.
Fantastic.
Nice.
When we have sex, it, stings.
Well, now, wait a minute. You've been treated for scabies?
Yeah, well, they've given me Acticin, and I've tried Lindane lotion, and they both don't work. And I've did the directions and everything.
How do you know it's scabies, then?
Because he's had them before, and he went to the doctor.
Well, maybe it's not scabies. The scabies will go away when you treat it, usually.
Scabies are little critters that get under your skin?
Yeah, lice, basically.
Oh, that's bad times. But they burrow?
Yeah, they burrow around.
Oh, I'd freak. If I ever got high and had scabies, I'd freak.
Man, that'd be rough.
Mushrooms and scabies.
Mushrooms and scabies. I mean, I would cut that patch of my body out, bury it in some kind of bizarre ceremony in the backyard involving a candle and a goat's head. I would freak.
Yeah.
I would freak.
That would be
you can't see. Oh, you just get an allergic reaction. It looks like an allergic eruption.
I know, but there's something living and crawling underneath your skin.
And now you get burning when you have sex also.
Yeah, because, my boyfriend's had it before, and then they came back. And we have all the symptoms for scabies. I mean, it is at night. And
where is it?
It's, in the, area around my vagina. And it's it travels from sweaty places in your armpits and
You have it there too?
Yeah.
Again, this could be a lot of things, Rebecca. You're making assumptions.
Okay.
And the burning, the fact that it's inside the vagina also now is rather disturbing.
Okay.
You need to have this looked at right away.
Sounds like a good case of seborrhea.
Well, I've had it looked at quite a few times by different doctors, and they both say that it's scabies.
I don't know. You saw a dermatologist?
No, not a dermatologist. I just went to see my doctor.
You need to see a dermatologist, okay?
Really?
Yeah, so something's not right here.
I think she's got to call in the Orchid Man.
Yeah.
And that vagina tented off.
Eugene Landy or something? Who are you calling?
I mean, maybe she burned herself with a lindane. Maybe she's got a yeast. I mean, it could be anything.
Do they get up in you?
No, they don't.
Why not?
Get up in
They don't. They
Even
go,
scabies won't
It's an
go up
epidermal.
there.
Even the scabies.
No, you don't get that up in
They're
that
around
part.
the waist, the wrist, the ankles, that sort of thing.
Right. So the
I got
burning.
them around my fingers before too.
Yeah, Rebecca, I think you need a more careful diagnosis. There's something wrong about this.
Okay, and then also my boyfriend, his penis gets swollen whenever.
Yeah,
That sucks.
Something is really not right here, and whether or not this is herpes or something else on top of something,
Yeah,
or
but
what?
Scabies wouldn't cause that, would it?
Yeah, because I went to my doctor and we totally did a physical, and she said it's not herpes or anything.
What kind of doctor is she?
She's an MD.
What kind
Tree
of
doctor?
I'm not sure.
You don't know.
Self-diagnosis is always good.
It's time. It's good that you've gotten care, but it's time to get into specialists here and see if somebody can come up with a more accurate diagnosis, because it just doesn't seem to be right. A dermatologist is the place to start, okay?
Okay.
And probably your boyfriend ought to go with you so he can get a look at what you're passing back and forth here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, there, babe. What are you guys doing it out in the dirt or something? What's going on? Is there some kind of hillbilly love
Taking
going
baths,
on there?
Gardening
You
equipment.
fish fans or what?
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Take it easy over there. Get everything. You guys need a good dipping.
Yeah.
Drew, do you dip
Take a
patients?
bath.
You know, like a pooch.
We used to have this sort of a deep. What do we call it? There's a room where we just like hosed them down.
It's like
Really?
Going through Ellis Island in the 1800s.
Oh yes, oh yes. County hospitals have those things.
Really? Nice.
Delousing rooms, basically.
Right.
SC has one of those.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I'm looking.
How do you know that?
Because I blacked out once and they told me about it.
I think
You turned up there, or they told you about it?
I went to SC, that's why.
I'd put everyone in one of those, those wind tunnel rooms where people can just fly around, do the somersaults and everything, Walter pattern. Just strip them down, put them in the wind tunnel room, put a bunch of fly paper on the ceiling, and just see what came off of them.
Sticks there.
Yeah, just give them a good
Class rings, lifesavers.
That's right. Liz, fillings, corneas.
Right.
Liz, you're 14. What's up?
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to talk to Mark. I think you're really cute, Mark.
Thank you, Liz.
And I wanted to know, like my friend at school, she has your picture on her binder, and I wanted to know if you ever get freaked out by that kind of stuff.
No, it's very charming to me. And it's very endearing, and I respect it very much. It's just a great thing, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well,
it's very cool to me. I mean, I'm still a fan. I was a fan when I was younger. I used to draw pictures of Ian Asbury in my Peachy folder. And now I hang out with him, and it's kind of weird and bizarre.
Well,
Murphy's no chopped liver either. I got to tell you, he's a hot lad. Thanks. All right, Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, but let me ask you, Mark. I mean, I think people's perception is you must feel different. It must be weird. You must be walking through life in a sort of surreal haze. Not the blackout, not the booze-induced alcohol.
13
blackout. But what I mean is you must feel it every day. And the reality is that I think people adjust pretty quick, whether it's getting your leg cut off,
sure,
or whether it's becoming a pinup.
Well, here's the reality of this. Okay, it's very cool, and I always wondered what it'd be like, and now I kind of know what it's going to be like, and in a year or two, it's going to go away, and that's how I look at it. It's very shallow. It's very it's very fun. It's amazing to deal with, but it doesn't define my life and who I am. This thing happened to me in my later years, let's say. Right. I mean, I'm not a young guy. I was able to adapt to it, and it's great. And it could leave tomorrow, and I understand the fragileness, if that's a word of it all, and that's something you have to respect. But it's an amazing thing. What can I say?
But you feel like
I used to have a real job. We were talking about construction earlier.
Yes.
Is that a real job?
Yes.
Well, there was no drywallers hanging pictures of me on their trucks. Like, hey, dude, look McGrath's butt right here.
Nice piece of ass.
What'd you do in Temecula? I was a laborer, so I spoke Spanish.
Oh, this is Adam's gig.
No, straight labor, whatever needed to get cleaned and done. I mean, I didn't even have a skill, so.
Yeah. I started with that and then stayed in too long and got a skill. Now I'm trying to forget.
Did you go union?
No, I wish I did. I was
live better, work union.
Oh, I know.
But no, to answer that question, it's a very sweet thing. It's just, but it's fleeting, may I say.
Yeah, but do you ever feel like this? I mean, I'm no Mark McGrath, but people come up to me sometimes and they go, what's it like when people stop you in the airport and talk to you, or people seem to know who you are, yell your name out or whatever? And I always say, well, I figure if you got a TV show, that's what happens to people that have TV shows, and people who yell my name aren't yelling at me, they're yelling at the guy who has the TV show who happens to live in my body. I don't want to get too surreal about it, but it doesn't freak me out. It like comes with the territory.
Absolutely.
I figured when I watched TV, I knew who the Duke brothers were and would have yelled, hey, Bo, hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke, what's up?
When I was at the airport, and I'm just assuming it's the
And is that so wrong? When it happens to you, you got to know that, you know? And
it just feels like they're yelling at the guy who's on TV. And that's what happens when you're on TV.
But the bummer is when you can't live up to their fantasy, what they have you as. You know, like, well, you're just a normal guy that, like, that farts and eats food. It's like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, not in that order either. Eat and then I break wind. That's how I get the good wind.
Not me.
Danny?
Yeah, what's up down in L.A.?
What's that?
What's up down in L.A.?
Oh, yeah. Well, shout out to L.A.
Yeah.
You're 13.
We don't get a lot of L.A. life out in Michigan.
Are you really 13?
I'm really 13.
Wow.
Boy, how's your beard?
It's doing all right, coming along nicely.
Christ.
A few stubbles.
How's your kids doing?
Well, one of them's in jail already. We won't talk about that.
All right.
Yeah, okay, I lied to the screen. I didn't really have a call.
I see.
I just wanted to ask Mark a question real quick.
Yes, I know, Kid Rock.
Hey, Mark, I have a really hot friend.
Bring her down.
Like, she's your #1 fan. She's obsessed with you.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering if you could get, like, an autographed picture for her or something.
You are an asshole.
Yeah.
Sure, I can, definitely. Well, I'm going to put you on hold, and I'll definitely get that to you, all right?
Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely. I will do that.
God, Mark.
No, I will do that for you, man. If it gets you in there, I'll do it for you.
Thank you so much.
No problem, bro.
All right, Danny. There you go. There's a guy who's
13.
Nads dropped in kindergarten.
13.
23.
He was that guy when you're playing basketball, the first guy to have hair under his pits and went to block your shot. Like, what is that? We're all bald, you got hair? I know that's funny. How come he isn't laughing?
Cat?
Hi.
You're 14.
About my question, sorry.
You lied.
I wanted to talk to Mark.
Wow.
Hi, Cat.
What about me?
I'm lonely.
Hey, what about Murphy over there?
Call her for Murph.
Murphy, do you guys kick so much ass?
Thank you.
You're like my life. My room was like covered in pictures of you. And I just want to say like hi and thanks. And also Adam.
Yeah.
I had a question for you.
That's a quick segue. I couldn't even respond to it.
So you want me to talk to Mark?
How about thank you?
U-turn.
Talk to Mark about getting you two together?
No, well, my boyfriend, like, he really likes me and all, but I don't know if he wants me for my, like, personality or what he says he does, but
Yeah.
I don't really know, because, like, I've been with a whole lot of guys, and he didn't know that when he met me, but
Sure.
everyone says that's the reason he likes me, so,
Because you've been with a whole lot of guys?
well, yeah, and 'cause
That makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
We usually fall for that.
And because
Yeah,
why?
the allure of getting crabs is one I can't say no to personally.
Yeah.
Look at these Mike and Ike's on my PB.
And what else?
well, everyone says I give, like, really good head, and, like,
Oh, boy.
Right. You got a number?
14. 14.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're 14?
uh-huh,
And the word's out on oral sex?
basically.
Geez, I'm 36 and the jury's still out on the oral sex with me. We'll get back to you on that. I'm still thinking. All right, so hey, Kat, what's with all the acting out? Why are you in such a hurry?
I don't know. I just like it.
You like the attention?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it more the attention than it is the physical sensation?
Well, no, I mean, I'm happiest when I'm, like, with someone else, so.
Yeah, this is a power.
Right, with someone and not with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that so wrong?
Where's Daddy?
He's at home. He's...
Really?
In his home?
Can we talk to him?
No, he kind of abused me, but not extremely, just kind of emotionally and, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're getting into is need to be in power over men. Feelings of powerlessness, power and control.
Not really. I like being dominated, but...
Yeah,
these are
but
those
you
issues.
like being alluring to men. You like the fact that men want you.
Yeah.
And that's a power thing right there. I mean, when you know a guy really wants to be with you, that puts you in a power position.
The being dominated is that familiar role you've been in, but when somebody has felt powerlessness, they'll go back and forth between being the one that's dominated and the one that's being the dominator, and the parent, the child, and back and forth. And that's all from leftover pain, frankly.
But is it being empowering or being powerless?
It's feelings of powerlessness that create that need to keep acting these things out over again.
So there's a synergy between the two.
Well, it's a way of, if the only sort of, when you have those primitive feelings of powerlessness, the only way the brain knows to counteract this is to
obtain power
over the other end of that spectrum, as opposed to realizing that's a very primitive leftover sort of fantasy from the past that has nothing to do with reality, and this is all still being under the power of the people that damaged her long ago.
Especially at 14, right?
So, Kat, here's the problem. I know you kind of enjoy the semi-quasi-celebrity you have now from the oral sex, but it is something that's not going to look great on your permanent record.
Yeah,
and maybe you should slow it down just a little bit. Could you do that?
Well, what exactly should I do?
Yeah, but that's an interesting question, because you say slow it down, but it won't happen as soon as he hangs up the phone. Like, how do you take it to the next level without seeking professional help? Like, how do you do that? Because I know plenty of these girls, plenty of them.
Really?
I've heard about them.
Any numbers?
No, but seriously, you say like, hey, slow it down, but
no,
Adam, does that work?
No.
I mean, you slow down your thing. Stop tipping people.
Listen.
Stop masturbating, Adam. Slow it down.
Yeah, really.
How dare you? Dare you?
Can't way out of business.
It's painful to him even to think about it. You see that?
He's chafed. Look at him. He can't cross his legs.
I can't think straight now. Hold on. I need a moment. Now, here's what I'm saying. That's all I can tell them, because if I say stop cold turkey, they're not going to do that. I'd like to strike some sort of balance where I said, at least think about what you're doing. Don't get pregnant or AIDS in the meantime. You know what I mean?
But that's what they're calling for. But they know that. They know they should stop. And like Dr. Drew, I look at you as being the voice of reason here. What should they do?
See, I'm not sure that there are recipes. That's the thing. Our whole sort of idea here is we're trying to give her some insight into where it comes from.
It's an open forum to talk about it.
Well, no, if she starts to understand that, oh my God, it is these old there's some feelings generating these behaviors, maybe she'll slowly start to become aware of it and find other ways to deal with those feelings that aren't so destructive to her. Maybe there are more productive ways to deal with this that'll ultimately make Kat happy. I would say, at 14, focus on some friendships. Just stay with friends.
So this discourse,
hang out with friends.
This discourse could perpetuate the professionalism needed for maybe this sort of...
Well, I mean, no.
Yes, because if you can talk about it, identify maybe where the history's at, get the nucleus of it, right?
Yeah. No, I agree with Mark. I think in that what he's saying is we're laying the groundwork for a healing that is not going to come tomorrow.
No, absolutely. But he's also saying that he may need professional intervention to...
But see, you guys are the friends that they hear every night that they can talk about, they wouldn't talk about because, like in science class tomorrow, and that can, like, perpetuate what you need to talk about.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that at 14, it's hard to make that profound change in your life.
But I think it's smart when they call up a show and say, I have this affliction. I have this problem.
Mark, stop trying to help. Screw these kids. That's what I'm
saying. Give me another beer.
They're all on their own. No, I mean, you know the work that you need to do in your own life, yet knowing it and doing it are two separate things. Now, but you do have to know it before you do it. Well, how long do you have to know it? For some people, it's almost immediate, and for other people, it's as a gestation period that goes on for years and years and years.
Well, and that's another piece, theoretically, what we're doing here is helping people develop change.
Sure.
There's sort of identification of need for change, readiness for change, contemplation about change, planning change, and then changing. And people go through these stages, and it takes varying degrees of time to go through these different stages.
Right. We hope it's
can identify the need for change.
Identifying the first stage is a huge step. I'm glad you guys are on the air.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Karina?
Oh, thanks for being
I saw poop up there, and I punched it.
That guy back?
You're 17. What's up?
Okay. My name is already Karina.
Yeah, turn your radio down, goofball.
Okay.
Ooh, on speed.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, hi.
Hey.
I just needed to do that,
Yeah, but
Okay, I don't really have green poop.
Yeah, but
I just want to say, Mark, you're really hot. Adam, you're really funny. Yeah. Murphy, you have a really cool name. And, Drew.
You're the guy.
Mark, you never see this to amaze me.
Really? Are you nervous, Karina? Are you high on speed, or are you from some country where they talk real fast? Because they have those auctioneer countries where they...
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
Speed.
Are you on, have you done any speed?
Have I what?
Speed? You done any cranking?
Are you from Riverside?
No.
No. You just a little nervous?
Yeah.
I see.
Me too.
All right.
I sound that way too sometimes.
Well, thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Instead of John Wells and their people again.
I tell you, these bogus callers, I'm so goddamn predictable. The first one has a double D brass.
You go for it.
Looking to get it, but skinny and tall, looking for reduction. You know, I lock right into that. The next one is the poop is green.
Poop is green.
It says, why is her poop always green?
And who does she want to talk to?
I get excited about that. They both go for Mark.
I think we're at the margin of error right here. I apologize to you guys.
Oh,
no. So they know how to get through the door, see?
Yeah.
Right.
Poop is green. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah.
You're 24.
Yeah. First of all, I'll say that I think that you need to let up on Drew all the time because I think he's cool.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah. And well, my thing is that I have this fantasy where I always think about my girlfriend being with other guys or having them around or. You know, whether it's one or more than one, I don't know. And
other guys she's been with or other guys she's not been with?
That she has been with.
I see.
You want to have a threesome, or?
Well, I think about that, or sometimes I just think about, like, watching or something like that.
Do you think do you want to be with other guys?
No, not at all. I mean, I think about other girls all the time. I mean, I'm totally straight, but...
right.
Actually, that's...
Fantasy, I just wonder if, like, I'm sick or if I just...
No, I think that's a pretty popular one.
Very popular.
It's pretty common.
Anything else you want to tell us about your past or anything? Anything else?
I don't know. My dad was a real prick, but other than that, I don't know.
Did you ever walk in anything or see anything with your dad? Or
No.
All right. This is a popular one.
Yeah.
And
it's so popular.
Most guys have it. And most guys have it.
Because I have the same affliction.
I've had it. I had it much more at 24 when I was Alex's age than I do at 36.
Me too.
Now I just sit home and wait to die.
So the theory is there's a testosterone thing.
Yes, I would have this fantasy if I had the energy to have any fantasies.
Well, can I ask you something? Is it that, like, the worst thing you could possibly hear is maybe something that ends up turning you on, Doctor? You know what I'm saying, Drew?
What do you mean?
Like if it turns you on, why is it bad? If it's not hurting anybody. Is that
I don't know. I guess it's like maybe there's a sort of like, devil within us all that, like, you're like, oh, how was it, baby? Tell me about it. How you like this?
What are you saying about the things you might have seen?
Hey, Murphy, I'm not even close to being done with this.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just curious if this is some sort of reenactment of I forget what they call that scene. Yeah, you walk into the parents having sex or something, and that sort of etches something weird into us.
I think it's a good old-fashioned American affliction that we all deal with every now and then.
I want to see you porking the plumber.
Yeah.
No, you know what it is? It's there's a little bit of misogyny in it.
There's some degradation.
There's a little degradation in it.
It's deviant in all of us. I think that sort of brings everybody
but you wonder if testosterone causes men to want to do that.
Well, let me ask you something, Drew. When you were a single guy, didn't you ask the girl you were with who was the last guy you had sex with? You know what I mean?
Oh, when you were 17, 18?
No. Don't give me 17, 18. Don't give me that. Like, the last girl you were with, who you're with now.
Mid-50s.
You did, and it's like, whether you take it to, like, who you with, and then you're fine with it, or you take it to, like, slapping butt, like, who, tell me about it. You know what I mean? I think we all have that deviant in us as males. And, like, if you can't agree to that, then why are we here?
No, listen, I agree. Whatever Mark's problems are, everyone's problems are universal. We're all the blackout right now talking about deviant sex. No, I am.
You know what I'm saying? Help me out a little.
I'm trying to help you out. I'm not proud of it, but I'm exactly the same way.
I would assume that if this is a universal male feature, we'd see alpha male chimpanzees do something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, go to the zoo.
They would go share their females and then watch or something.
Like they don't?
I don't know that. That's my question. They probably do. They probably do.
Hung at LA Zoo, man.
I don't think there's a man alive who does not have some issue with his woman and another guy.
It's a territorial
at some point.
If it is just who have you been with and how many times, if it's just that. I mean, there's a spectrum there that we all subscribe to. Whether you go to A or B, there is something, or A to Z, there's something there that we all subscribe to. I don't care what anybody says.
But the theory is it's to preserve our genetic pool within, we want our genes to be the one transmitted. But then why would we want to watch some other guy?
That's a scientific approach. But what I'm saying, though, there is like, who was the last guy you were with? How many times? How many guys? And we all share that. Now, this guy's taking the next level. This is, whatever. But we all share this. And this is the origin of what he's talking about.
Yes. And
please, someone.
Amen.
A little bit of that in everybody.
Listen, you're getting paranoid here, Mark.
The speed's kicking in, man.
I am behind you 1,000% with this. But when it gets to the point where you're actually acting on it, I think that's when you have a problem. If it's a little fantasy that skips through your mind while you're getting a BJ, that's fine.
Okay, well, when do you define that as acting on it? If you're talking about it as fantasy, or is when you actually have that person in the room? I guess there's different
when you
levels.
Actually bring that person into the room.
Well, now I'm out of the conversation.
Yeah.
So then it's
I'm pretty good.
You got to talk about what you've seen in the past now. Okay.
Yeah, and there are a certain amount of guys who do this, and then they end up making the woman pay for it later on, and it's all part of this sort of degradation, misogyny circle.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Which, it's a merry-go-round. It's tough to get off. All right.
Grab the golden ring.
That's right. Hop on that pony, go up and down. We'll take ourselves a little break, Sugar Ray's here, and we'll be back after this. Yep, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew over there. Murphy Cargus is here from Sugar Ray, and so is Mark McGrath. Theoretically. Let's all just take a little rest before Mark comes back in.
He's out there somewhere.
Enjoy the peace.
Yeah.
This is a moment of
Now I can
silence.
talk.
Let's go to a place. Let's go to a place far away where there's music and wind. And, all right. Mark's back.
Here he is.
Mark McGrath, Sugar Ray, everybody. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. The great Minka is going to be in here tomorrow night.
And I saw a picture.
We just saw pictures of her.
She's amazing.
Thank you.
She's amazing. She, yeah.
That's my woman you're talking about.
That's what took me a while to get back here.
Cindy?
Yes.
You're 35.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
A real woman.
First of all, Adam, I worship you. I think you're the funniest person alive.
Oh, thank you.
Did you see how hot he is?
Dr. Drew, I love you too.
Why?
Why? What's going on?
I'm a heroin addict, and I'm once again newly clean after another relapse. And, every time... I gotta be kind of quiet, sorry. Every time that I get clean, I become really kind of inappropriate sexually, and I always was when I was drinking, but when I did heroin, obviously I didn't care about that, but it's like this time it's really weird. I'm getting into degrading sexual behavior.
Cindy, that all activates the same part of the reward system.
Right.
And that is a relapse. Okay, you've got to contain all this, because all those behaviors, acting out violently, stealing things, sexually, shopping, all that is activating the same system. So
snowboarding.
What that's snowboarding too. What that's saying is that you've got a lot of very heavy feelings you're trying to manage, and the only way your brain knows how to manage them is activating this reward system that you've been utilizing.
How do you mean degrading? Toward you or your partner?
No, me, spitting on me and smacking me, you know what I mean?
God bless women. When they say degrading, they mean them. And we mean degrading, we mean you and you.
My heroin addict patients
getting very degrading on your ass.
Often get into this stuff, and as one of them said to me, they said, "Oh yeah, that pins my pupils." Meaning, they're trying to get that same thing going again.
I thought I was doing so well because I wasn't stealing this time,
Well, but it's the same thing. And what you've got to know is behind that, there's some very, very painful feelings that you've got to sit down with your sponsor and slog through.
Right.
Because until those feelings are really brought out and you're experienced with another person, i.e. the sponsor, this isn't going anywhere. You're going to head on back to the heroin. Sorry.
So you do the heroin and then you stop the heroin, but that sort of is replaced by fill in the blank activity.
I'm so inappropriate sexually, just even flirtatious, and I'm out of control.
Give us the most inappropriate thing you've ever done.
You're really horny over here.
What is it?
Today, I was at a meeting, and I just started talking to this guy, totally inappropriate about things I like to do sexually. Really, not conversation stuff. You know what I mean?
I got to get out to one of those.
Well, guys will do that to you.
You may want to go to an SA meeting too, Cindy, while you're at it, because sexual addiction is part of the addictive process, and if that piece is also there for you in a substantial way, it may need to be dealt with.
Well, I'm going to go into a sober living for women and children in January, because I know I need to be away from men. I know.
Yeah, and you may need to go sooner than later. But again, check out SA and just get going with your sponsor and sit down and just really get into this stuff.
All right.
All right, Cindy. And loving you, baby.
Okay.
I could degrade you good.
I want you.
Come here, you chunky bitch. Hold still. You like it. Taste it. Tastes good, doesn't it? That's right. That's right. I whacked on some poop earlier. You like that? That's good. I eat dog food before I took a crap, too, so it's really nasty bad. That's not cauliflower and pineapple and whatnot. That's dog. That's cow can there, baby. Bark.
I'm getting horny, man.
Bark like the dog poop that's on my penis. Ass, grass, sandwiches, and brown sauce.
Oh, yeah. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of our better calls. All right, Cindy.
Bye.
I'm good at degrading. I haven't told the story in a little while, but I dated a stripper for a while. She's a little bit crazy. She was great, though. But anyway, she was great. Yeah, she was a little crazy, though, and she had a little problem with guys, and she wanted a little degrading. She wanted a little tough love, a little naughty talk, and
slap in the ass,
a little slap in the ass. So she said to me, you know, she goes, start talking. Come on, get mean. Come on, get dirty, get nasty, get mean, get insulting. Let's start talking. And I go,
how do you push that?
Yeah, I couldn't get. I was like tired, and I go, well, I don't like your mom. Say that. I had an ass full of her, and she was like, "Oh,
good.
what are you talking about?" I was like, "That's the meanest thing I can think of. I hate that lady." And she was like, then she gets angry, and I'm like, I'm telling you seriously, that's the meanest thing I could think of, but I mean it. I hate her, you know. She's like, all right, forget it. Get out of here.
That's always scary, though.
Yeah, she was English. It was great.
Pushing the envelope. Talk dirty to me, okay? I
hate your mom.
Yeah. Like to bang your friend.
Yeah. What?
Put some weight on. You talk about being smart, but I've seen no signs of it. Yeah, dirty means kind of like movie dirty. They don't mean reality dirty.
Right.
Right?
But careful what you ask for, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Careful what you ask for. If you want to go in that territory, you better wear a helmet.
Ben?
Ben, you wearing a helmet?
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
You're 16. What's up?
Basically, I'm taking a bunch of medicines and they're really killing my sex drive.
Let's see. What medicines you on?
Oh, let's see. Clonidine, Prozac.
Oh, the Prozac was killing your sex drive.
Resperdal, Depakote.
This fact, because it's not something you have to tolerate. There are things they can do to help you. And Prozac really shuts down people's sex drive, so that may be the one.
What's he got? Hey, Ben, just to save time, next time someone asks you what you're taking, just tell them what you're not taking.
Yeah.
So we'll get through the call. Why are you on all of this stuff at 16?
Tourette syndrome and ABV.
Wow.
Tourette's is cool.
Yeah. Hey, you got a full house there. Drew, what about it? Needs to be on all this stuff?
Yeah, probably.
What about, is it, I mean, I know I'm not him, but is it all, he's 16, he's got a lot of irons in the fire? You know what I mean, emotionally?
Yeah.
I mean, does he need a sex drive right now?
Well, interesting point.
16 as a male? Are you kidding me?
Well,
it's your bread and butter, baby.
I just
Come on.
Can he, I don't know, maybe
I'm a Cheryl Teagues poster? Come on.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, can he like work on his own crap for a little while?
Yeah,
I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on in his life.
Sounds pretty heavily medicated to me.
Well, you are, and I would just say you don't have to tolerate a drop in sex drive. You can talk to the doctor about alternative interventions.
More medicine.
Or things they could add.
All right, like
bring it back.
The Prozac is the sexual drive killer, then. Period.
No, Zoloft, Paxil, Prozac, they really shut it down.
How about the Z-Pack? I'm on a Zithromax right now.
No,
Okay,
but Wellbutrin, Remeron, and Cerazone don't do that. So.
But when your sex drive is gone, I always ask you this: how do you know? I mean, do you care? I mean, it's like not being hungry.
Some people,
you know, if you're not hungry, do you miss it?
Yeah, when it's subtle, some people don't. It can be kind of a problem because some people are depressed because they're not in a relationship, and then suddenly they don't want a relationship. But in other people, it's such a profound shutdown. It's just bizarre. People touching looks kind of like, oh, why?
Especially that age. I mean, that's when your flower is blooming.
Yeah, going from jet fuel to nothing is really jolting.
Concorde to a Cessna is kind of rough.
Right. Yeah.
That made sense.
My flower was in full bloom, but alas, there was no bee to pollinate me. So I had to pollinate my hamper.
Right. Full amoeba.
Your own territory.
Janet?
Hey.
You're 16. What's up?
I was wondering, because this is for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
You were saying earlier about how, like, you know how when you go to Raisin they sell you, like, other crap besides E, and how that was, like, actually better for you than actually taking E? Like, I was just wondering if that was true, because...
Well, not better for you, but not as known to be as clearly dangerous as the E itself.
Well, what do you mean? Like, what kind of other stuff?
Well, it depends what the other stuff is. I mean, oftentimes they're giving you heroin and LSD, or speed and LSD. And LSD is getting close to ecstasy in terms of the damaging effects, but ecstasy we know is a profound neurotoxin, and there really isn't anything more damaging to your brain that you can ingest right now.
So,
even if you don't take that much of it.
Yes.
Even if you're in a rave in Palm Desert, you do a half, your high school friends are there, it's all cool.
Even
Daft Punk is playing.
You get a bunch of friends around you.
That's bad news, though. It's a scary thing.
Okay, so like everything is just still bad, but
if it feels good, it's bad. All right.
Yeah, there's no free lunch in nature. When you start, you do stuff that's overstimulating to parts of the brain, they shut down.
Yeah,
they go away.
Yeah.
And so then you don't have those parts of your brain working anymore, so you can't feel good anymore.
I'm trying to think of the best, cheapest buzz. I mean, to me, don't eat for a couple days and just drink a little bit.
Fast.
You don't have to take that much in. Yeah, is that a good angle there?
Yeah, let's explore ways we can advise young kids how to
get a cheap thrill.
Cheapest buzz is family. Just being tight with them. It's the holiday season.
You're gay.
I am gay.
You deviated from your
queer as folk. Watch it.
Molly?
Yeah?
You're 15. What's up?
I have a question for Mark.
Yes, Molly.
Me and my friend are in love with you, and we love the Candies commercial.
Yes.
And we were wondering...
Yeah, I forgot about that.
What is that?
We heard about
raping this girl in the shower.
Yeah, we heard about
She was consenting.
And how it got banned from TV.
Yeah.
And we want to know, how you feel about that,
Well, it's kind of funny, because I watched a Little Kim video, and, it's like the next level of degradation. Then I watched my thing, and it's like, it's not a big deal. It's funny. It's sort of the hype machine working over time. And if you've seen any of this sort of, the publicity shots of it, it's very tame. It's very mild, and
Who was that? Alyssa Milano?
No, it was Jody Lynn O'Keefe from Nash Bridges.
Hold on.
Is that your mom?
No.
Oh yeah, it's fine, Mom. She can watch.
So you did like a sensual shower thing,
right? Like yeah, everybody's wearing bodysuits, and it was just sort of implied, and it got blown way out of proportion. But it's kind of funny the way
Right. I liked it. It was like that scene from Kentucky Fried Movie where the chick's getting porked in the shower and her boobs are mashed up.
Remember? Catholic schoolgirls rule. Remember that?
Yeah, in trouble. Yeah.
No, but it's harmless, but it's funny to see the controversy.
All of Mark's best work ends up on the editing room floor.
It really does.
The candy, the whole thing.
Look at the buzz it's creating, though.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
People are talking about it. At the end of the day, we're talking about nothing.
Right.
How about that election?
Was fine in bodysuits. Do you have an erection?
I had a complete re-knob.
Really?
What?
It's a boner backwards.
Yeah, you'd have to.
No, I did. I'm a human being. I'm a male. And
you'd have to, yeah.
Yeah, she's a great-looking girl, and it was a lot of fun to do, and they paid me for it. That's the funny thing.
I know. So it's like the prostitute giving you $20 at the end of the night.
Here, you were good. Later.
Sarah?
Uh-huh.
You're 20. What's up?
Okay. I'm okay. When I masturbate, I have no problem getting myself off. But whenever I'm with a guy, sexually, I just can't get satisfied.
Yeah. Even through oral sex?
Well, that, I love foreplay and stuff, but and I'll orgasm like that, but it's just
well, that's
even if
not
they have
bad, right?
even if they have a big dick or whatever, okay, sorry, my phone's going out.
I see.
But I can't get excited.
How about this?
Even if they're totally hot, because I'm pretty hot, so it's
you sound hot.
I'm a pretty hot guy.
Well, let me tell you something. Help yourself along in the process of us making love to you. It's not a big deal. Guys usually don't care.
No, I do, because I love from the back and I love on top.
Ooh.
And I'll sit on top and I'll kind of stick my hands whatever. But I don't know if it's just because I'm
maybe you're not really.
Weird out,
you may not be really into the guys you're with. And
probably.
Yeah, maybe a more connected relationship over a period of time. We can work this stuff out.
Sarah, you said you had an orgasm during foreplay, right?
Not really. I kind of faked it, but I can totally orgasm by myself.
I see. So you've never had one via the oral sex route
with a guy. No.
Well, the irony of that is that usually girls that can masturbate and bring themselves to climax usually can't have sex. Can't climax with a guy having sex because they know how to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a role reversal there.
Yeah.
I think just keep trying.
Stay with the guy.
No, that's why I don't get it. And so I'm so the girl had asked me have you ever had a boyfriend or whatever, and I haven't just because I get sick of guys really fast, so I just kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I think therein is the problem.
After like 2 months, and kind of just, you know.
Yeah, therein is the problem.
Nothing wrong with loving yourself.
Yeah, you'll once you find the right guy, this will probably take care of itself, I suspect.
But, you know, it's funny, guys are so mechanical. I mean, it doesn't matter where their head is at. It doesn't matter if they hate chicks and they hate mama, and every time they have sex with mama or the devil or whoever it is, they can get off.
It's a task.
Every time.
Yeah, there's a goal to be reached.
Every time they can get off. But women, if they ain't in the right place emotionally, and Sarah's far from that place. I mean,
yeah, but what's so weird, like I said, I'm like, if you can, by yourself...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but she can kind of get to that place by herself. When she's with a person, it doesn't
block him out. You know, I mean, big deal.
I agree, though, with Mark in that I look at the vagina like a baseball mitt. And when you first get it, it's tough. It doesn't work that well. It's not that good. But after, you know, you
oil it up,
have Dad park the car on it overnight.
Sleep on your new bed.
Put it under the mattress, between the box spring and the mattress, and really work it in. Put a belt around it. Stuff a ball in there and really work. After a while, it gets worked in, and then it starts closing by itself. You don't have to squeeze. Something just hit it and it'll come down on them like a Venus flytrap. That's how the vagina is, and they loosen up like a slot machine or something. I don't know, but
no better fit.
When they go, and she's going. She's paying off at home, but she's dry with a guy, and I do agree that's an emotional thing. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Alrighty, it is Loveline. Mark and Murphy are both here from Sugar Ray. Drew's here from Pasadena. Minka will be here from Korea.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, and that's going to be a big show. And like I said, those of you who think I was exaggerating when I was doing my impersonation of Minka, you will learn tomorrow night.
Love you long time.
There is no hyperbole.
She's amazing
at all. Chrissy, you saw the picture.
Personal drive-through.
Chrissy.
Hello.
You're 21.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I wanted to ask Mark if he had any plans on getting into another movie again, like he did in Father's Day.
Well, there's ER the movie.
Yeah, well, after my ER experience, I was not waiting for the phone to ring. But, you know, I'm going to make this next record with Sugar Ray and see where that takes us, you know. But, I mean, acting's tough.
It's very tough.
It's very tough, but it's something that maybe in the future I'd like to get into. But right now I'm just concentrating on the band.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I have a question for Dr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've been in 2 back-to-back relationships for the past 5 years, and I just got out of one about 6 months ago, and, like, ever since then, like, every time I think about getting into anything with another guy, I don't really think of them, like, as a relationship. I just kind of think of them as, like, basically a piece of ass. You know, I know that sounds bad, but...
No, it's good. I jack off to that later. It's all going in the hopper.
I haven't really...
The jack hopper. Spin that thing around, you never know what falls out. That's what I love about jacking off. You lie there and you start spinning that jack hopper.
Right. Yeah.
Could it be something from high school?
The mind Rolodex, right?
I was in Vegas. There's a chick at the buffet. She's pretty hot.
Well, Filipino boys.
Something will fall out, and your balls will go, well, we're running with it. Here we go.
It is.
There you go.
That old poster on the wall. Anything.
Watching Shepard Smith, all of a sudden your balls are in low.
See? All right, so you look at men as just pieces of ass.
Well, yeah, and it's not that I actually go and do anything with them. It's just it kind of turns me off towards the whole relationship thing, and I don't know if I don't like guys that much anymore, and I don't know if that's just because something is wrong with me, or if it's just because I'm 21, or if it's because the fact that my mom had so many around after she divorced my dad, and they all sucked.
Probably some combo of all those things, frankly. Because you
combo plate there.
It sounds like you were clinging to idealized relationships, and those didn't really pan out. They didn't turn out to solve your problems, and now you're going the other extreme.
Well, as long as we're talking with food analogies, I would say that the multiple boyfriends who are pricks that your mom brought home would be the entree. And the sick of guys is sort of the salad.
Right.
And the been in too many long-term relationships, sort of the soup. But the main entree, the South
River's Edge entree,
is definitely that.
Yeah.
But any of those guys get to you?
No.
But again, realize that I suspect the kind of mode you're in is idealizing the relationships. They fall out, so you de-idealize.
Well, it's almost like, I mean, yeah, I can understand that because I kind of clings to them even when they suck.
That's right.
Like, it got to the point where I would get bored and I would pick fights with the people just so I'd have a reason to leave.
Right. Well, again, this is sabotaging. Yeah. This is not wanting to be vulnerable. And you should sort this out, but the problem is you may pick some awful guys along the way here.
All right, well, listen, you've been in 2 real long-term relationships, right? Why don't you just take a little break?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just hard because they don't really, leave me alone.
Are you hot? Let's go into Chekhov.
Yeah. Thank God nobody's normal out there. You know what I mean? We're all the same. So that's the good news.
As so many women, and men do this too, I think women do it even more, they use relationships in the opposite sex is such a big part of how they feel about themselves.
Definitely.
And if people are...
What else do you have, though?
She's pretty honest with everything.
I don't know. I mean, you got cable.
Yeah, well, exactly.
You get to look at people who are having relationships and make you feel good about yourself. But the thing is if it's constant, I mean... I was the exact same way. I just couldn't get laid. I worked construction. I lived with a bunch of idiots. I slept on a bunk bed when I was 23, and it wasn't coming my way. If it was coming my way, I would have just wrote it out until it dried up. And I can't fault a lot of these girls who are
because you are them.
Who are 20. No, I wish I was them.
Me too.
And it's coming their way, and they're not ready to stop.
But can you give any advice that helps them understand where they're at? Helps them understand why.
Well, I think we told them, it has to do with the mom and your relationship with her and all these strange guys coming through the house, and now you're kind of freaked out by guys and how you're having a little trouble with intimacy.
So how does that get so sexualized for people?
Everything turns to sex.
Right.
It's right. You see your...
So weird. Well, you could break us 4 down right here and now and have a Loveline show on your own. So, that's the interesting thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything...
I guess that's why we share right now.
Everything gets processed through the brain filter and comes out sex.
Yep. Right. Out the lower brain.
And I don't know what that is.
And the filtering process is different for men than women.
Right. But it's the same
Emotional,
result. It's
physical.
Sexuality.
Yeah, just different.
Yeah, men are like,
Yeah, with women, if
where'd you go to college?
USC, man. Dad paid a lot of money to get me in there.
I remember that. I mean,
all right.
I don't know why
you're
it's so
my
surprising. No, you're very intelligent.
You guys used to like me.
No, we do. We still did.
Okay, give me a call.
Dawn?
Yeah?
You're 25.
Yes.
What's up?
My husband and I have been married for 5 years. And we've been wanting to try a threesome. It's not like there's anything lacking or anything. We're just curious about it.
We are, or he is?
Both of us.
Well.
I am. You are? We are.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Whose idea was it?
Actually, both of us were drunk one night, and I had been thinking about it for a while.
I see.
It's a good time for a rationale.
He brought it up, and I just kind of liked the idea a lot.
You want to get a woman in there?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about that real quickly. Just some hearing stories about people.
Sure.
You can never go back from that.
In bed.
You can have the fantasy, you can have it dance around your head, you can have it be a total Fantasia thing, but you can never get back from that. And whether the two of you are capable enough to handle that, I don't know. It's dangerous territory to go into.
I've not seen a relationship that actually survived that.
Well, you don't know me very well.
Yeah.
I'm kidding you. Sorry, Carl.
I'm not saying that you didn't have a relationship that survived for a while with it.
No.
But are you still with that person?
Absolutely not, Drew. And it's never survived in my experience as well. It's dangerous territory to go into. And all kidding aside, it's a serious thing. You can never survive that.
I've never seen a relationship survive. For a while they do, and then people go, "Oh, we're just exploring. We're this."
Right.
Then all hell breaks loose.
And then the children get involved.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to add to that. One is I think that a lot of it is an excuse for women who want to have a lesbian encounter, don't want to admit to being a lesbian, so it makes it okay to be a threesome. What they're saying is I've never been with a woman. I'd like to try to be with a woman. I don't want to admit I'd like to try to be with a woman, and I'm in a committed relationship.
Right.
So I'll have a threesome.
When I wake up sober, I'll be really bummed.
But the other part is sabotage, and the reason it doesn't work
guys are so bad like
is
that.
catch-22. It's like the whole reason you had the threesome was to sabotage.
Right.
So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It wasn't the threesome that killed it. It was the idea of having the threesome that was going to sabotage a relationship that killed it anyway.
There's nothing left to be said.
We're going to take a break. All righty, that is it. I want to thank Mark and Murphy for coming in here from Sugar Ray. Always a pleasure.
Thank you guys very much. It was a lot of fun, as always. Much fun.
Welcome back anytime.
Thank you, guys.
Don't make it a wait next time. And come back tomorrow night and see.
And we had something to promote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I do. I really do appreciate that. A lot of people come in here and they're plugging their album and they're plugging their project and they're doing. And all Mark said was he sucked. And
everybody knows that already. So
don't watch him on ER.
Minka, the kid-loving clown.
So until next time, I'm Carolla, Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
All right. Okay.